Hi everyone, it's New Comic Book Day. I haven't done one of these in a while, so I'm actually really excited. Of course, we're gonna start the video with some quick comic book reviews. These are my most favorite recent reads. I think they're all from last week. I'm pretty sure they're all from last week. Let's just start first with Doom Quest issue number 3. Ryan North is writing this, and I feel like I say it in every other video, he's still my current favorite writer. This has been so fun. There's only 2 issues left. In this issue, we had him go back to right before the Revolutionary War was starting. If you have all followed this, he's pretty much getting jumped back in different moments in time, and he's possessing different bodies from wherever he lands. In this one, he lands in George Washington's body, so he looks like, he possessed George Washington pretty much. He's in his body. Everybody sees him as George Washington, but obviously it's Doom. It's really cool. I'm gonna try not to spoil too much, but I think the one thing I will try to, or I'm not gonna, it's gonna be semi of a spoiler. He basically ends up building this, I think they call it a steam machine type of thing, but he basically builds himself like a war machine type of suit, and it looks really cool. You can imagine how it would be to have the war machine suit right before the Revolutionary War starts, and you're taking that into the Revolutionary War. So we just see him dominate. Obviously, he's killing everybody, and obviously his end goal at the end of all of this is he wants to be able to get more goods for Latveria. He wants to be able to have he's pretty much trying to make it to where the past can keep building up Latveria to be great in the future. That's his whole goal, and that is what he's doing in any spot that he lands at. In these issues, there's only 2 more left. Like I said, I'm not gonna spoil too much, but I do think this is a really fun series so far. I really love Marvel's mini-series. I think for the most part, I enjoy their mini-series a lot more than I enjoy any long ongoing series that they have. That's how I felt about Hulk Smash Everything. Kind of blanking on other ones, but I know that there's been a couple other ones. So this is just another one of those, just another fun little mini-series that Marvel has going on. I'm enjoying it, and this was a 5 out of 5 for me. It's fun. Next up, we got Gambit. I don't know what the full name is. Is it just Gambit Wanted, or is it just Gambit? I'm not too sure. New reader friendly. I don't know much about Gambit besides seeing him that one time in the Deadpool movie. So it was cool to learn a little bit more about him. You don't really get an origin story or anything like that in here. You just kind of get a little bit more information from him. I didn't even know he was from New Orleans, and that's part of what his whole language is and stuff. I didn't know that. Or not his language, but the way that he speaks, you know what I mean? It was a little annoying to, I understand why it's a thing, but it was a little annoying to have to read it the way that he speaks. The dialogue is written in the way that he would speak it. And I understand that, that makes sense, and it's cool, and it makes it feel a little bit more real. But it was also annoying in certain parts where it was there was simple words I was struggling with to say them in my head while I'm reading it. But besides from that, it was cool. A little spoiler again for this one is he fights Bullseye, and I really enjoy whenever I get to see heroes fight other villains that I normally don't see often. Bullseye is another one that I'm not really too familiar with. I know him, don't know a lot about him though. I rarely ever see him, and so getting to see Gambit fight him, which is 2 characters that I rarely ever, or I just don't know anything about really, it was fun to see them fight, and cool to get a little bit more of an idea of how both of their characters are. So that was cool. I would give this probably about a 3.5 out of 5. It was cool, it was interesting, but it wasn't too much for me to be crazy about. I am interested enough to want to pick up issue number 2 though. But yeah, just not amazing first issue for me. And then lastly, I feel the biggest issue from last week, Queen in Black, issue number 1. This event has finally kicked off. I was a big Knoll fan when Marvel had the Knoll series going leading up to this. It was really fun to read, and I don't want to say it disappointed. I don't think it at all disappointed. It was a really big issue too. It was a pretty long book. I enjoyed it. I just think, how do I say this? I feel there's moments where I hate how much, whenever these events are going on, you have to go find all these other smaller issues. For the most part, you don't really have to. It did stay pretty cohesive, but there is moments where I don't fully understand what's going on, or what some of the relationships are between some of the characters, because it's oh, I had to go read this other issue of this other series that was going on in order to completely understand this. And so there was a little bit of moments like that where I didn't really enjoy it, because I just hate that I need to do that for most of these events, even though they put the little, a box, the creator's box, whatever, that lets you know this is what happened, or like go read this to find out. I don't know, it still kind of annoys me when a lot of the issue is like that, and a lot of the beginning part of this issue is like that, where I'm having to read that part to semi put together what exactly the conversation is that's happening. But it was cool. It's cool to see like Mary Jane as Venom in here. Obviously Noel is just, like I said, I enjoyed his series, and so seeing him in a big part of this issue was fun. I don't know a lot about Hela, so seeing her character, even though weirdly for it being Queen in Black, I feel like she didn't have the most parts in this issue. She was kind of in it here and there, but she wasn't like the main person at all. Getting to see her invade Earth, though, or not her, but she's sending the symbiotes to invade Earth, that was cool. Seeing Noel build his army is cool. The whole thing was cool. Like, it was really cool. I guess I didn't know what I was expecting, but it wasn't fully this. I do like that it's building up to like this big war and everything that's gonna happen, and invasion. It is cool. It was cool. I enjoyed it. I just didn't, I don't know, maybe it's my fault, but like I didn't fully I didn't know what I was going into. As much as I read Noel, I didn't fully understand what it was gonna be like. And so yeah, it's I don't know. I think it's also partially, if I'm gonna be honest, it's like the fact that a lot of these Marvel books aren't cohesive with each other is kind of getting me. Because like if I'm reading Iron Man right now, he has a completely situation going on from what is going on in this one of Iron Man. You know what I mean? Like this, what's happening in this story with Iron Man isn't what's happening in the Iron Man series that I'm reading. And so I think stuff like that throws me off a bit, because it's like, okay, that this doesn't tie in at all together, but they look exactly the same and he acts the same, but it's like, it makes me feel like I'm missing so much information, is I guess where I'm mainly getting like, it was like, I enjoyed it, but I was still kind of lost in moments. That's it. And maybe that's my fault, because I'm not reading every single thing that needed to be read for this, as much as I was looking forward to this event. Okay, I feel like I'm just rambling now. I'd probably give this like a 3 out of 5. I did enjoy it. I'm gonna pick up the next issue. I'm probably maybe gonna pick up a couple of the issues that are connected to this as well, just to try to get myself more immersed and maybe see if my opinion changes on it. But that's just my opinion after reading it literally just yesterday. That's all my reviews for my recent reads. We're gonna head out to the comic book store in a bit. It is raining a good amount today, so I'm probably gonna have to go throw a hoodie on or something. We gotta get some caffeine. I worked this morning, so I am very tired. Maybe pick up some mystery boxes. Of course, we're gonna end the video with reviewing one of the comics that's coming out today. It should be a good day. Oh, and also, there's a new comic book store that opened up. Third Eye is my like LCS, but Third Eye opened up a new location a little bit closer to me. I went to it already once. That's the one we're gonna be going to in this video, but if you've been following me for a bit, you'll notice that it's gonna look a little bit different because I'm going to this new location now. Still trying to decide which one I like more. Maybe today I'll make a decision. I can't decide if I care for this or not. I don't think I do. Alright. Comic books secured. I didn't even end up opening my caffeine, so I'm struggling here a bit. We got Black Rifle's Ranger Berry. I don't think I've ever tried this one. I really have like a habit of not drinking the same. I feel like I've said this before in a video. Like, I don't like to drink the same thing constantly. I don't like to eat the same thing constantly. Like, I'll find my favorites and then I still won't go back to them for a long time. And so it's possible that I like this one and I just never tried it again for like months. I really don't remember. But either way, we're gonna do a taste test now. I can say I'm not the biggest fan. I'm not the biggest fan. If I did try this one before, maybe that's why. But it is low calories. B vitamins and zero sugar. I mean, it's not the worst energy drink for me. I mean, all energy drinks are bad, I'm sure someone would say, but as a caffeine addict, just let me have my vices, okay? I don't care if they're all bad for you. I love them. All right. Comic books. New comic book day. Completely forgot that the new Batman was coming out today, so it's new Batman day for me. And I also didn't notice. Well, I don't know. I'm gonna get ahead of myself. Let's just get into it before I start just revealing everything I got. Oh, this is exactly what I was gonna talk about. Oh no, this isn't the one. Queen in Black, Venom Unchained. Look at this cover. This is a really cool cover. I don't know. I hate trying to go through it because I know I can't find the cover artist quickly. Unless it does tell me. Yeah, no, it gives me like 4 different options of different like variant cover artists. This is a variant cover though. Looks cool. Got a little cat right there. Then I'm down there. I like the coloring on it. Part of the Queen in Black event, which is just like I said, I'm gonna try to read more to try to understand pieces that I felt like I'm definitely missing. Mark Spector, Moon Knight. I've been enjoying this one. Admittedly, the past issue, this is issue number 7, so issue 6 is still in my TBR stack. Gotta catch up, but I got number 7 because I am in general just enjoying it. I am, so cool. Yeah, I feel like I'm not gonna have too much to say about a lot of these. Iron Man issue number 8. I don't think I'm behind on this one. I'm pretty sure I am up to date on this one. Been enjoying it still. Why does it feel like it's been a minute since I've read it though? So like, what happened last? Taking that break of like not uploading for a little bit really made me kind of, even though I was reading a decent amount, maybe it's because I tried to do so much reading like at once to try to catch up so much. I feel like I'm blanking on a lot of things that happened in some of these issues. Captain America issue number 14. This one, I'm basically just collecting the single issues just to collect them at this point. Like, I want to read them. I need to find issue number 4, I think it is, and because of that, I just haven't even tried to like go any more forward. And they haven't reprinted it. At least I'm not seeing them have reprinted it. I feel like my LCS and other ones I've been to all have been sold out of it for so long. But issue number 14, I like this variant cover, little Captain America duck. Ben 10, issue number 4. I was not a fan of Ben 10 when I was younger. I'm trying to get into it now. It's been cool. The comic's been cool. I've heard that it's supposed to be a little bit more adult-like than what the cartoon was. So far, it hasn't felt like that for me at all. But it's been cool. Like, I don't mind picking them up every issue that drops. It's just like, I don't know. I'm also not crazy about it. I'm waiting for something to happen where I really feel like I'm invested in it, and it just hasn't happened yet. Narco issue number 5. This is the last issue of this series. It came out I think like 2 weeks ago. I just could not find it. Finally got my hands on it. I'm really excited to see how this ends. I was kind of surprised also because I didn't originally think it was gonna like get this close to the ending already. I feel like the last issue gave us some hints at like how everything is gonna play out, but I really don't. Maybe it's more of a I'm hoping it doesn't play out the way that it seems like it's so obviously gonna play out, because I loved issue 1 through 4, and so I'm really scared that issue 5 is not gonna end the way that I would like, and it's just gonna ruin the whole thing for me. Wade Wilson, Deadpool. I've been loving this series. It's been so fun. We just entered into a different arc. As you can see, it is getting kind of crazy and weird and honestly kind of gross also. But it's been a really fun series going on. That's probably one of my favorite ones from Marvel, honestly. There's like an ongoing series from Marvel that I enjoy. Only issue 7, but I am enjoying it. And then the Queen in Black event, issue number 2. I didn't know it was going to come out weekly, I guess, I'm assuming, unless it was just to start the first 2 issues. I wasn't expecting it to come out so quick. That's what she said. But I went with this variant cover here that has, like, obviously no kind of picking up Venom. I just thought it looked cool. Not as heavy of an issue as the last one was, so it should be a little bit more digestible for me. Not that I don't like the longer comics, it's just, I don't know, like I said, the last one was just a lot. And lastly, Beware of the Bat. We were leading into the Bad Seeds event, and that's what I'm getting really excited for. But this is Batman issue number 12. Look at that cover. Who is this cover by? This is by George Molina. I hope I'm saying that right. I love DC for putting the variant cover artist like on the bottom where the barcode is. I hate the way that Marvel does theirs. I genuinely do. But yeah, look at that. Sick cover. This is what we're reviewing today. New Batman Day, of course, I have to review this. I need a little bit more caffeine. Alright, let's start reading. Okay, review time. Gather my thoughts real quick. I feel like I'm so biased to Batman, and especially like this series specifically. Jorge Jimenez's art just continues to kill it. I want to say that immediately. Like, there's some beautiful, beautiful artwork in here. Like, I love the artwork in this so much. The way that he draws Batman, or just the whole world that's been created in here through his art, is just, I can't get enough of it. Besides from that, I feel like a lot in this issue happened without a lot happening, and I hope that that makes sense. We get introduced to a lot of different assassins that are coming to Gotham. Obviously, Batman, Damian, trying to find out why. We get a Verity Pennyworth, which is Alfred's niece. I'm pretty sure I'm remembering that right. It's his niece, and that was a part of this, the Midnight Key. This is like an association that Bruce just found out about, where it's almost like all the butlers all the butlers have like their own association of ways to help people like Bruce. What was his exact words? I'm gonna read the exact words actually, because I feel like I'm terrible at explaining things sometimes. So he said, as long as there have been men and women such as yourself, there have been men and women such as myself at their sides. And yeah, they're called the Society of the Midnight Key, which honestly is a pretty cool name. But yeah, so we get to meet her a little bit more and see like a little bit of what she's capable of. She seems bright, talented, you know, and very useful in some of the things that she does in here. We got a lot of like interesting parts, but I just feel like there still wasn't like a lot going on. Like, it was just like a lot of action, but nothing to really, I don't know. I don't know, and I want to like it, and I feel like that's my problem, is that I'm trying to convince myself to like it. I think my favorite part, and I'm trying to obviously do this review without spoiling stuff, because I try not to spoil too much, but we do get an appearance from Joker again in this issue. Just a little bit of an appearance of him, which is cool. I'm really interested to see what direction that's gonna go in whenever it goes in somewhere. I mean, I feel like at some point he's gonna get super involved. Not just yet, but it's cool to like see that he is still there in the background. I'm assuming at some point, like I said, he's gonna break out and we're gonna get an actual full Batman and Joker story out of this. But yeah, so far we just have a bunch of villains. If you've been reading this at all, you know that Joker warned Bruce a long time ago that people are gonna hunt him down. People are looking to kill Bruce Wayne, and so that's pretty much what the start of this is gonna be. Like I said, all the assassins just coming to Gotham, and Bruce trying to find out why and who hired them. Very basic like story. It's a normal setup for a story. I feel like it's nothing groundbreaking. Yeah, I don't know. I don't like. I'm not gonna say anything much more because I feel like I'm gonna keep just running in circles with this. Besides that, I do just genuinely feel like a lot happened without a lot happening, and this is probably like my least favorite issue of the 12 issues so far, which I hate to say because I am partially biased towards this series, and I love Jorge Jimenez and I like Matt Fraction, and again the artwork and all. Just again, look at this cover, like that cover, that's beautiful. But yeah, I just can't get myself to feel like I fully was ever completely invested in it the whole time. I hope it picks up though. If I had to give it a rating, I mean obviously I have to give it a rating, that's what I'm doing. I would say it's probably like a 3, maybe a 2.5, honestly. If I'm being like real honest with myself, probably like a 2.5. Which again, is sad for me to say because I love Batman and I love that specific series. I will put faith that it's gonna pick up. I don't think it would take a lot for me to drop that issue. Or drop that series. I'm not gonna lie. Like, it would take a good amount of consecutive bad issues in a row for me to finally drop it. That's gonna be it for this new comic book day. As always, I appreciate y'all if y'all made it this far. Like, subscribe, all of that. And until next time.